So hello guys and welcome back to Made It Links. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the common app. This is a common app because it is common. Everyone knows about it. I don't know if you know about it. If you don't know about it, today I'm telling you about the common app. So this is an international app that you can use to apply for schools in America, or let me say the USA, United States of America. It's very easy to use, but many people don't know how to apply for schools on this app. They don't know how to utilize the app very well. If you've written SAT before, you have one, or you are yet to write one, or let me say you already have a high school certificate, let me say a WASI results, you can still use this app to apply for schools in America. One will be like, this is not true, but let's see. Let me show you how to do it. So let's get directly into the video.
G5 came from the bottom, had to stack my pens. Never going broke, that's common sense. With bro.
First, let me tap on Safari. I type common app, enter. That will be the first on the list. So as you can see, common app, apply to college with common app. So let me tap on common app. When it opens, okay, I already have an account here. I'm doing it for someone. So we have Asamoah 5828. I tap on it, then you enter the person's password. So Asamoah 5828. I use my fingerprint as the password. It will load for a bit, but it will open. Sometimes the system jams because of the number of, or let me say the numerous number of people using this app at the same time. You get me? So over here is the dashboard. Let me talk about the dashboard. The dashboard displays the schools that you've already selected. You're going to see these schools at the dashboard section. The My Colleges are already schools you've already chosen. Did I say already schools you've already chosen? So they are schools that you've already chosen. Then you come to the common app. That's the first thing you have to do if you are first or you're a new user over here. So when you come here, this is where you have to fill everything. Let me take my time. Let me take my time because I want you to understand this very, very well. So when you tap on the common app tab, as you can see over here, let me show you. As you can see over here, first you have the profile. The profile talks more. I nearly spoke in Nigerian. Talks much. It nearly talks much, or it mostly talks much about your personal life, your first name. As you know what I mean, right? Your credentials, everything, your middle name, the suffix. It talks about your date of birth. You have to fill them, especially with the ones with the as you can see the red star over there. They are very important. Let me come to the family section. The family section talks much about your parents. So it will ask you if your parents are married, or let me say if they are still together, and it will ask you to specify your living situation, as in your parents, their living situation. Are they alive or they are dead? You state it over there. Do you wish to list any step parents? If you have some, you can add it there. Do you have any children? You can add it over there. Then we come to the education section. So they are going to ask you about your school life. So basically they ask you date of entry. So you put it over there. Is this a boarding school? They will ask you. So if you went to a day school or a boarding school, you have to make that decision. Do you live on campus? They will ask you. Did or will you graduate from this school? They will ask you. Graduation date, they will ask you. Some of you went to SHS but you didn't graduate. They will ask you. And we have please indicate if any of these options will have affected your progression through or since secondary high school. Check all that apply. So first we have did or will graduate early. It means you entered the school, but maybe you graduated early. You have to say that you graduated late too. You have to say, because some people they repeat them, so they end up graduating late. Some also get promoted, they end up graduating early. That's the how you have the did or will take time off. I don't really know much about that. Did or will take gap year. Maybe that can be those who drop a course or something like that. I can't tell. And no change in progression. I think if you didn't have any of these experiences, you can just tap on no change in progression. Then let's come to the high school. So here they ask you if you have attended any secondary school, blah 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 blah. So you're going to fill all of that, your grades, your current or most recent year courses, honors are credentials. Let me see, how do you say it? Your rewards, what you gained in school, you can add that as a plus for you to have a higher chance of getting admitted. And you can come to the, after that you come to the community-based organizations. Let me tap on that for you to see what is there. So community-based organizations, they ask you indicate the number of community programs or organizations that have provided you with free assistance in your application process. I don't think, if someone helped you, you can add the person's name, or if it's an agent organization, you can add the person's name over there. As you can see, 0. I was the one helping the person back, so I don't need to put my name. I'm not an agent, mind you. I'm not an agent, and mind you, Common App is not sponsoring this video, but then we have to do a video about this. After finishing with the education section, we come to the testing tab. What does the testing tab have for us? So the first question, it asks us, in addition to sending official score reports as required by colleges, do you wish to self-report scores or future test dates for any of the following standardized tests, as in the ACT, SAT, or SAT subjects? If you have one, you can add it. The TOEFL, you have one, you can add IELTS. If you have even Duolingo English test certificate, you can add. It's a plus. You see, these English speaking countries, most of them require SAT and IELTS for application. If you have one, it's a plus. But mind you, as I'm saying, if you don't have one, you still have a chance of what? Applying. Just that in the race, or let me say it's a competition. So getting a full ride, or let me say a full financial aid will be much difficult for you that you don't have the IELTS or the SAT, but it will be easier for someone who has the IELTS or SAT. You get me? So let's move to the international applicants. Is promotion with your educational system based upon standard living examination given at the end of lower or senior secondary by state? So if you have that, you tap on yes. If you don't have that, you tap on no. So let's move to the activities section. I think this is going to talk much more about if you participated in sports, curriculum, any curriculum activity, maybe athlete, you are an athlete, or you get me, like those kind of sporting activities, you include that. Maybe in a drama club too, something like that, you can add the honors over here. So do you have any activities that you wish to report? If you don't have one, you state no. Then we come to the writing section. So the writing section, that's where you write your personal essay. Mind you, let me guide you on this. Not every school requires you to write an essay, but then if they don't even require you to write an essay, please do it so that it can be a plus for you. You understand? Because as I earlier said, this is a competition, and in the competition, the one who has most honors, who has given us or given the people or the school a reason to be selected as the best applicant is really going to get the scholarship. You get me on this? So as you can see, this these schools, the schools over here: Brown University, California Institute of Technology, Jack Kent Cook Foundation, or let me say Cook Foundation, Stanford University, require a personal essay. The ones who don't require the personal essay not required is Alaska Pacific University, American Academy of Arts, Augsburg University, please don't laugh at me, University of North Carolina at Pembroke. Is it Pembroke or please, those in the US, you can correct me on this. Wingate University. So these are the schools that they don't require personal essay. Then I'm not saying for all the schools in America. These are the only ones that these are the ones that I've selected that they don't require essay. So we come to the topic, and see the first topic says students or some students have a background, identity, interest, or talent that is so meaningful they believe the application will be incomplete without it. If this sounds like you, then please share your story. If you find this topic interesting, you can just hop on it, write a nice essay, and submit it over here. This is the part that you're supposed to type it. If you want to type it here, you can type it here. If you want to type it somewhere, copy and paste it here, you're allowed to do so. You get me? So after doing that, but mind you, you have to write 650 words. Anything more than 650 words will be rejected because you need to reduce it to 650 words. Mind you tap on continue, then you go to the courses and grades section. So let's move to the courses and grades section. Courses and grades section, they ask you, I can access a copy of my transcript or official grades. If yes or no, you put it there. And there's an important message over here. Some colleges that require courses and grades may view your application as incomplete if you do not complete this section. For more information, please contact the admission office directly with the star, with the red star. What it means, it is very important. So listen to me. If you have a transcript or if you don't have a transcript, be mindful over here. As you can see, they said required. This section means these schools: American Academy of Arts College, Jack Kent Cooke Foundation, Stanford University, they require it. It's a mandatory something. So if you're not able to submit that, you'll be denied admission because they will view your application as incomplete, meaning it is not what relevant, it's not finished, it is incomplete. So this side says not used. Not used means they don't really require it. So if you don't have it, fine. When the needs or when the need comes for them to ask you for it, they will text you on. They will text an email to your email that you will leave for them, and they will ask you for it. So it means these schools, they are not really important. So when you are done with all this section, before you come to the college search, you get me? You have to finish with the common app questions before you come to the college search to search for a school. Because mind you, if you search for a school and you add a school without filling the common app questions, it won't allow you to progress with the school's application for you to even review and submit your application. So you come to the college search. College search, we have plenty schools over here. But mind you, I told you, if you don't have a WASI certificate, even if, did I say WASI certificate? If you don't have a SAT or IELTS or any other certificate apart from your WASI certificate, even if you have a SAT certificate, please, when you are applying to schools, check your level and check the schools that you want to apply to. You see, some schools, their acceptance rate is very high to the extent that they only even accept 40%. Their acceptance rate is like 40% to 50%. So if you check your certificate and it's not that really high, it's not that really strong to fight with such people for that big schools, please take the low schools. They're not low, but as in acceptance rate, they are very low. Please, do you get me? So I will drop a list of, let me say, 100 schools which are easy to access, or let me say easy to gain admission into, at the description box. So if you want to apply for schools, please kindly check my description box and I will leave everything over there. So let me brief you guys up with some of the schools that you can gain easy admission. So let me come to my colleges. As you can see, Alaska Pacific University, American Academy of Arts College, Osberg University, Brown University, California Institute of Technology, Jack Kent Cooke Foundation, Stanford University, University of North Carolina at Pembroke, and Wingate University. So these are some of the schools that you can easily gain admission. Let me see, 80%. You have an 80% chance of gaining admission over there. So let's come to the college search. Let's try a school and let me show you how it goes like. Let me pick Agnes Scott College. Let me pick this school. Please forgive me, my network is a little bit slow. So you see, as I tapped on add, it shows remove, meaning it has gone to my colleges. So if I tap on my colleges, I see it's the Agnes Scott College over there. Then so when you tap on the school, you see it gives you questions to answer, recommenders, and review and submit application. So you tap on questions first. So they ask you your preferred term. So maybe for 2024, preferred admission plan. You maybe want early decision, early action, or regular decision. I tap on regular decision. Preferred residence during your first year. First year you have to be on campus, living on campus. Please choose whether you would like for office of admission to consider your SAT or AS scores. I will not submit test scores because I don't have a SAT or ACT score. So do you intend to pursue need-based financial aid? Then you tap on yes. You need it. You need it, don't you? You need it. So over here it's not compulsory, so you just move to connect. Continue. I said connect because of my network. I don't know. So what academic program at Agnes Scott interests you most? Maybe you take African studies. What admission is not really needed? If you see the ones without the red star, you can just skip them. So I skipped that. Tap on continue. My network is really bad. So as you can see, I'll fill the general, I'll fill the activities, I'll fill the contacts over here. That's my number over there. Then I just tap on continue to the family section. So the family section, do you have any parents or guardian who live in any different address than yours? You can tap yes or no. Mine is no. My battery is going down. Are any siblings also applying for undergraduate admission to Agnes Scott College? If you have yes, no, you put it there. I have no, not including yourself. Are any children living in your household expected to attend? If you have yes, no. Have any relatives ever attended Agnes Scott College? If you have yes or no, no. Mine is no. So continue. So I think that's all for the questions tab. Then we move to my network. Then we move to the why did you choose to apply for Agnes Scott College? You write it there. So I love this school. You don't say that. So Agnes Scott. Let me change to English. It was in Russian. So Agnes Scott. Agnes Scott is one of the best. One of the best colleges that will help shape my career and aspirations. Then you continue blah blah blah. This is an example. I just want to show you how to go about with this kind of stuff. Over here they also request you to teachers our students that leadership is more than describe the quality of. So they want you to write an essay on this topic. So then you come to the recommenders. When you're done, you come to the recommenders and FERPA. So over here, as you can see, I've already added my counselor. That's Francis Kabuatin, and also a teacher. You need a teacher's how do you call it, name and email. Here I have a teacher over here, Joshua Ade. So I assigned that teacher to this. So I assign him. Then it pops up because I've already added his email to the site already. It already knows him. It can verify him. Then after that, you see it takes green. The reason why the question didn't take green is I didn't finish with the essay. I didn't submit it. I didn't finish with it. So you come to the review section. So when you are done with everything, it will display over here. You see, in order to begin the submission process, you must complete the following items Agnes Scott College questions. I was not done with the questions, so I can't move on. You get me? So after filling the questions and you move to the recommenders and FERPA, that's one I'm already done with that. That's why it has ticked green. The questions, the reason why I didn't tick green is that there are more essays to be filled. That's why, and it will waste our time. So review and submit common app. So when you review and submit this, then you are done. Then the school will send you an email maybe in a week time or 2 weeks time for more further steps, maybe on how to apply for your visa, your student's visa. If you need an application fee, they will tell you to do that. If they need you to send them your transcript or any document, they will tell you to do that. So guys, so if you want to apply to schools in America, or let me say the USA, this is what you need. You need a common app, and this is the process. My name is Eric Fifi Buama. This is Made It Links. Till we meet again in my next video, it's peace. I'm out.